Surprised you knew how to find us, but it's always nice to hear from our friends in the UIU.
I'm full of surprises today, Captain. As I suspect, you're aware. We sent teams to investigate Area 12 in West Virginia. However, now the facility is in full lockdown. Nobody can get in or out. Lost a lot of people. But I have eyes inside. My team has discovered evidence of a large Foundation plot, all connected to biological weapons testing at NSIS-4. Something called the Vector Program. Uploading details now.
That is disturbing, UIU. We've been observing the science outpost NSIS-4 for a month now. Ships were coming in, but not a single one has left in all that time. We detected a Foundation vessel not on the books nearby, but a few days ago we lost contact. Enoch arrived a few hours ago to investigate. Kaiser told us to hold. Guess now we know why.
Yes, I've spoken to your superiors and requested authorization to execute fault line protocols. Pentagram, the SIS, the SCP have all consented. But Ganser wants proof before signing off. That's where you come in.
I see. Well, I guess that makes our orders clear. You get all that, Enoch?
Loud and clear, Captain.
Be careful out there. We'll hold the light.
And we will watch the dark.
Alright, Enoch. This is a reconnaissance mission. Get inside, find evidence to corroborate the UIU intel, get out. Specifically anything related to the Vector Program. Apparently the Foundation has been using this outpost for bioweapon field tests. We'll start with the shipping warehouse and go from there.
Copy. The whole station will be turned upside down, if necessary. Not like the Foundation leave evidence behind.
Right, but it seems to me they left in a hurry. If that's true, we might be catching them red-handed.
No, they do like their secrets.
Visibility's about to get real low. That thunderstorm in the south is getting bigger and headed our way. Keep heading south. You should make it to the docks without getting lost.
Chained from the outside.
Too cold to waste time on extra keys. Safety off.
Got a trail of blood here, but no bodies. We're sold.
Comforting. Let's see where it takes us.
Found a manifest. Looks like someone named Marcus took the liberty of redacting it for us. Foundation personnel?
Marcus? Interesting. No, he's a communications technician for NSIS-4. Spoken to him a few times over the radio. Anything about the Vector Program?
Unclear. Got a serial number here for an unusually large container. Item number 610 Victor X-ray 3. Came in from Area 12.
Hope that isn't what it sounds like. Head downstairs and check the warehouse inventory.
Mostly lab equipment. The containers addressed to Foundation sites were incoming, filled with empty specimen canisters.
I doubt Opulent canisters were empty. What would you be making at the bottom of the world? Any info about the large container from the manifest?
Not on the list, but I do see a hospital delivery on the same day from Marcus.
Marcus seems pretty involved in the day-to-day shipping of suspicious cargo for a communications technician. Getting unusual transcript readings around you. Check your mimetic vision.
Yeah, we got a medic trail here.
Follow the trail and maybe we'll find this missing container.
Maybe we'll find Marcus. Let the hunt begin.
Joel, where are you? We're gonna freeze to death out here. What? Joel? Joel? It's me, Marcus. Listen, man, we need to get these generators on. Give me the generator key. What's wrong with you? Just give me the key. I'll take it. Get away, get away. Stay away. Joel, don't touch me.
The fidelity of his thought structure is incredible. Something hadn't worked out for the pneumatic signal to be this strong. Speaking to him on the radio, he gave the impression everything was fine. It wasn't until closer, towards the end, he started acting cagey.
Marcus? Marcus, where were you? Power's still down.
Joel was gone. Maybe he's the one that was working with the Foundation.
What?
Do you have your revolver on you?
Wait, what do you mean gone?
I can take care of this. Just hand me the gun.
Let's head back to the house and regroup.
The only way we don't freeze to death is if you give me that gun, and I get these jennies up and running. That is the only way we get to the snowcats and get the hell out of here.
What's going on, Marcus? Tell me the truth. The hell was that?
David, run!
Want us to find something here. They just locked the doors. Looks like civilians are trying to open the south gate and take a snowcat patrol base.
No way they made it to the Norwegians. Patrol base is past the mountains.
And the gate is still closed. Looks like they were still searching for the generator key.
Get off of me! David!
Marcus? Marcus, what happened? Where is David? Marcus!
I didn't mean to. It all happened so fast. They told me to man the radio. Turn it off after every transmission. Keep the shipments moving. Tell everyone we were fine. Don't let anyone leave.
What? You were helping them? This whole time? Marcus, all of our friends!
I needed the money. I didn't know.
I'm going to flip the power transfer switch to turn on the gate. If that doesn't work, I'll find the generator key and restart the power myself.
Don't go, please.
I'd rather freeze to death if there's a chance of reaching the Norwegian troll base than stay here with you a second longer.
Justine, it's too far south. Those monsters are out there.
Yeah, well, there are monsters in here too.
So, this container is likely at the hospital, and this Justine went after the generator key.
Yeah, it's a weaker signal, but her transferix might be just strong enough to follow.
Magnetic vision on. Alright. I think we've gathered everything useful we can find here. You were right. They're weaponizing anomalies. Not just Area 12, but all facilities across the globe. The Foundation is preparing for war.
Jesus. There should be a computer terminal in there hooked up to the communications tower. We can use it to send this data directly to Gans here.
Yeah, understood. After that, we have the hospital. Captain, this is really bad. Before we go any further, we gotta contact Gans here and request authorization for an MRT. An abomination like this, it can't be allowed to leave.
Okay. Understood.
I don't like it any better than you do. There's an old observation tower next to the satellite. I'm going to prepare the MRT there. And then I'll head to the hospital.
survival trials, October 16th, 1800 hours. Our tests on the new SCP-610 have begun. By utilizing this space's natural environment, we can work without concern that the original SCP-610 instance will breach containment. Is the injection ready?
Yes, Doctor.
Fantastic. Let's proceed. This is so exciting.
Injection beginning now.
Readings on the wall so far. What's this? Cellular reproduction is multiplying. It looks like the body temperatures will... No, this shouldn't be happening. This will make containment. No. Stop the procedure! My hand! Don't let go! Put your aim at the skull! Describing a scientist as someone who isn't satisfied with the knowledge they have. The scientist is always asking how, asking when, asking why, tirelessly asking questions. Ironic that now, when it couldn't possibly matter less, I finally ask myself what I should have months ago. Why? Why did I let them fly me to this wilderness? Why did I not listen to the voices that were screaming from inside me to stop? Why did I let the Foundation feed me these obvious lies? Why did I press on, pushing myself toward oblivion when I knew what I was creating? On the remote chance that anyone is listening, I'm attaching a hard drive with all of our data to this audio recording. Maybe you'll be able to sort through and find a way to stop the cellular growth, or at least come up with a way to kill SCP-610 cells en masse. Maybe this is another point of data that will help you uncover what the Foundation is truly planning to unleash on the world. Maybe this will only be found years after by whatever survivors made it. Maybe it will sit here for millennia on a empty planet. Irrelevant now, really. The time when I had choices is long gone. Now I sit locked inside the lab in which I spent many sleepless, freezing nights designing my own destruction, asking myself endless, pointless questions. Did I destroy the world? Or am I just a pawn in the inevitable? If it wasn't me, it would have been someone else. Another scientist unwilling to ask why. Of course, if it was someone else, I wouldn't be here. I'd get to die somewhere else. Somewhere fucking warmer. Best of luck.
I'm moving.
communications technician at NSIS-4. Our outpost was taken over, and we were held hostage by a group calling themselves the Foundation. They came here to conduct tests in secret. A few weeks ago, a large red container arrived with weird symbols. Then the fences went up, the guns came out, and people started disappearing. Today we all woke up to shouting, gunshots. All the Foundation personnel were gone by the time we got outside. Then everyone made a plan to grab some snowcats and head towards Troll Base to get help. But the south gate was shut. Power was off. And all the vehicles had been sabotaged. I tried talking them out of it, but they wouldn't hear it. The truth is, I'm the one that sabotaged the vehicles and shut off the power. The Foundation paid me to keep everything quiet, to scrub the manifests, shut down the radio tower after every transmission. The control station even called in to ask how we were doing, and I lied. I'm the one that delivered the red container to the hospital. And what I saw in there, what they were doing, I can still hear the screams. I was gonna take the key, and I was gonna leave them all behind. What the fuck is wrong with me? I killed my friends! I killed all of them! And I'm so sorry, I'm so fucking sorry! I betrayed everyone for what? Money? Money! Like it fucking matters now. Even if Justine and the others could turn on the generators and open the south gate, whatever the Foundation made is still here. They can't leave. None of us can. I used to pray. I don't recognize this world anymore. What kind of God lets this happen that would listen to me? Whoever's listening, if you are, you're the one I'm praying to now. Please forgive me.
thought you were lost.
Wishful thinking, huh? I'm still here. Ken's here. He's authorized the MRG. Go. Now. And prepare for me a room.
Yes, brother. My father's house has many rooms. If that were not so, would I have told you that I am going there to prepare a place for you? And if I go, prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me. But you also may be where I am.
This is Marcus Benedict, communications technician at